What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you another edition of Gundam Models. And today, I'm going to open up the two Gundam kits that I purchased from Barnes & Noble. And that is the Gundam Converge kits, or Gashapon kits. Unlike other Gashapons that are at 1/400 scale, this is a no-grade type scale, which I really like its overall design because it's more of an SD Gashapon than a regular Gashapon. And it is not a Gashapon because many people will probably say it's not. There's always somebody's going to probably say something. But the look and design feel of these are more appealing than the normal SD kits that I've seen in previous incarnations. For those of you who remember the original SD kits, the SD kits were like a little blocky, compressed, bloated type robot figure of the 1/100 or 1/44 scale version. And as years passed, they redefined the SD kits to be a much more slimmer, still retaining the big head, having a little bit more detail, more flexibility, more posability. But this one is a little bit more uniquer to this fact that the body is again a lot more streamlined, a lot more thinner. You could pretty much see it. Pretty much you could say that it could be a 1/44 scale body with a 1/60 scale head on top of it. That's kind of like my interpretation of it, even though I know it's not. There's another thing why I like this type of style. In the video game MS Saga, which is came out here in the States. In Japan, it was called was it called True Odyssey? No, MS Saga was here. I forgot the name of it. I'll post a link down here, and you'll know what I'm talking about. It was an RPG based off the Gundam series, where, like, the fictional world where a kid pilots his own mobile suit, but the mobile suit design was even though it was considered SD, it resembled the way this looks. And I'm surprised that Bandai never moved forward in making an MS Saga sequel, because now with the new robots, they should do that. Maybe with the resurgence of Gundam in Barnes & Noble and Bluefin Distribution putting out Gundams here in the States, if popularity builds up, we may, it'd be nice to see a sequel to MS Saga and pretty much any other video games reference to Gundam coming here to the States. Well, we know we're going to get a Gundam game coming here when the PlayStation 4 hits the market. Not this year, most likely next year. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Now, let's move on to this. Now, there are 5... I don't know which series this is. Clearly, it went up to various series, because right now, it's up to 58 all the way up to 62. We have the Unicorn, Gundam, Banshee, Norn, in Unicorn mode, which is right there. We'll open up in a moment. The Delta Gundam, the Zigok Experiment, the Hygog, and the Rick-Dom. When I was at Barnes & Noble, they had everything but the Delta, I think. So it's even though it's in Japanese, they put a caution sticker here. Please handle with care and store out of reach of children younger than 15 years old. So yes, a 14-year-old will stuff this down his mouth. This product may contain small parts, may be harmful if swallowed. Again, keep it away from those teenagers. This product may contain parts that have sharp points and edge. Please handle with care to avoid getting injury. Do not place product on top of plastic furniture, sofa, sheet tiles, or anything made of resin. It may cause color migration. What the hell's it going to do? Melt? Color, style, and decoration may vary. No candy or gum included. Oh, shit. And so you guys know, this cost me $9.95. Retail in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know if it shows here. It may be covered up by this, but I believe it's like literally $5. Alright, so let's open this up. Right now we have some detailed information here and here. Bandai.com.jp/candy. Interesting. Take this out. And just like all the other Gashapon kits, this thing is spread out evenly. Ooh. I thought that was just filler. Didn't realize the thief fin was there. Now, you don't need instructions for this, so I don't think... Yeah, there's no instructions here. So we have the head. Good, that's nice and tight. When you hear that, it should stay put. Then we have the wings. You can always use the box and see where you're going with this. You see there's some notches here, so it shouldn't be a problem. No? Alright, maybe it's the other way. Oh yeah, it's the other one. And you have the back wings. One goes there. One goes there. And then you have the two Buster rifles. One there. And one there. And then you have a stand, which I'll put it on just for shits and giggles. So here it is, the Wing Gundam. Oh, excuse me, the Wing Gundam Custom. Very, very detailed. But I think what's even cooler is how detailed the hands are. Normally on an SD you have the normal grip hand and then some details around the fingers. This one you have the index, the pointer finger and the thumb. Some details on the palm armor. And wow, it's kind of cool. The head design is top notch, and wow, it even has, I didn't realize that, it has reflective eyes. Wow, that's really good detail, especially at this scale. Can this thing hold up on its own without the stupid plastic stand? Yeah, so why have this? It's not like I'm gonna put this on my car. Clearly there's limited movement. The legs are pretty much stays in place. You can pretty much open the wings like that, like if it's in flight mode. So not much of that, but it's a good little statuette. I can understand why they're charging $5. A Gashapon is normally about $2 or so, maybe $3, and then with shipping you're talking about $6. So Gashapons are cheap, but this one is a step above a Gashapon, so that's really cool. Let's put that here, and let's open up the Banshee Norn, which I have yet to build the high grade version. We have the backpack. Then we have the shield. Then we have the gold-plated head crest. Ooh, doesn't want to stay put. Obviously, a part that needs to be glued. That's the one thing about these type of collectible kits. Even though they look cool, they don't stay put because these things are held by friction and pressure. Don't expect a high. This is a high grade kit. Okay. Oops. Let's twist that. This is a really nice looking kit. Same thing as before with the eyes, and this thing likes to come off a lot. This could be annoying. There we go. It's a little bit of reflectiveness around the eyes. Actually, no, correction. Just a good detail though. But I like the gold. It's really coming out really nice. A lot of detail on the beam rifle with the grenade launcher thing on the bottom. Good detail around the body. Really nice. And then of course there's the armored arm, the armored shield thing, armored arm shield, which I never got for the high grade. I mean, I have the kit, the high grade version. I never purchased for the master grade. But wow, that's actually really nice. Good detail. So there you have it. The Gundam Converge kits. The Wing Zero custom kit and the Banshee Norn. Personally, I think this is one of those really unique kits that for those of you who can afford it and feel like getting it, be my guest. It's a great collectible. They're making a tremendous amount of these now. Personally, I don't see myself spending $10 a pop for something this small and very limited. I mean, compared with something like, I'll give you an example, like this, the 1/400 scale Unicorn Gundam in destroy mode. It's a lot. This one's a lot better than these. Well, I couldn't say this is a lot better than this, but I tried to justify the fact that for me to get this than to get these two. I bought these because, you know, they were at Barnes & Noble and they look really unique. Another little Gashapon kit that I got was one from Spider 2K2. He gave me this at Mosquito Con. Was this cool little bobblehead looking Wing Gundam Zero Custom as well. So here it is against the converged version of this kit. And you know what, let me just lower the my Manfredo support thing so you guys can see this clearly and evenly. There we go. It is a great collectible. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna knock it. It's just that personally I don't see myself spending, you know, hundreds of dollars just to get, you know, $100 worth of Converge kits. It's about only 10. And not all of them I'm going to buy because I'm not fond of everyone. I just buy the unique and things that catches my attention. I may, if I see like Exia or Strike Freedom or Cassatria or you know, things like that, yeah, I'll get that. I kind of like the, I think, not one of the lead suits, maybe Gulf Custom is a good choice. Justa is another one. I like that one too. But yeah, there you go. There you have it. So I'd like to thank you all for watching me review the Gundam Converge kits. And stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. Take care.